If you've spent any time on the internet over the past couple of weeks, you've probably come across this meme. Like most things on the internet, it isn't brand new, but it's been inspiring a ton of debate on social media recently as people try to evaluate the relative strength of different groups of animals and exactly how much damage 10,000 rats could really do. I'd personally go with 50 eagles and 10,000 rats. The eagles would be the only real threat to the rats, and they can get out of the way if there are an onslaught of predators if need be, because they're the only flying ones here. Plus, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, so I'm programmed to respect the OP ways of eagles. But why should we let animals have all the fun? In the spirit of this Choose Two to Defend You format, the team over on Newegg's Game Crate put together a version themed around gaming enemies. And they went ahead and fixed the grammar error in the original while they were at it. You have 9 groups of classic video game enemies to choose from. You can pick 2 of these groups to be on your side, defending you, and the rest are going to do their best to take you out. Who do you choose? To help you decide, let's take a quick look at our options. First up, 50 Keese, as they appear in the Legend of Zelda franchise. The main advantage here is that they are the only flying enemies on the list. If you've played Breath of the Wild, you know they aren't dangerous individually, but a swarm of 50 can be tricky to handle. Next, we have 10 Bull Squid from Half-Life. These guys were tough in the original game, and one of the most reliable ways to deal with them was a shotgun blast from up close. Anything less wouldn't get the job done. The Bull Squid are also one of the few enemies on this list with a real ranged attack in the form of their toxic spit, so that's worth keeping in mind. Taking a big step up in terms of individual challenge, how do you like 3 Hell Knights from Doom? These are the big guys that run straight at you with their fists and can take a ton of damage before going down, and like to leap long distances right before crashing down right next to you. 3 of these baddies at once would be a real challenge for just about anyone. Of course, this list wouldn't be complete without an enemy from the infamous Souls franchise. So how do you like 7 Mushroom Parents, also known simply as Big Mushrooms? These are some of the hardest hitting normal enemies in the franchise, wielding knockout punches that have surprised a lot of players. Tough to kill and just huge, these might just be the best natural defenders on this list. Replacing the boring hunter with a rifle from the original animal meme, we have the much more interesting Nemesis from Resident Evil. Now, there's only one of this guy, but he's something special. He can punch through concrete, and he usually comes with a rocket launcher and ranged tentacle attack. He also has powerful regeneration and is really hard to kill permanently. If you choose him as your defender, he might not be able to handle swarms of enemies coming at you, but if you don't choose him, then you have to figure out how to stop him. Number 6. 15 clickers from The Last of Us. Blind, but with other enhanced senses that make up for it. Enhanced durability because of the infection, making them tough to kill, and very dangerous up close, capable of one-hit kills against protagonists that are more or less normal, tough humans. With patience and stealth, dealing with a few clickers isn't that bad, but 15 of them coming to kill you? Ooh, no thank you. Next up, let's replace 10,000 rats with 10,000 Goombas from Mario Brothers. This has been one of the most hotly debated choices early on because even though everyone agrees Goombas are easy to kill with just a stomp on their heads, exactly how dangerous they are is less clear. They can kill Mario in just 1 or 2 hits, but how does that translate into this very serious, very realistic scenario that we're imagining? Do you think that you are tougher than Mario? Did you hear that? Did you look over your shoulder or feel your muscles tense? Then you know how dangerous 1 Minecraft creeper can be. 5 of them is frightening for anyone to face, even if their only attack does involve blowing themselves up. And last but not least, 4 Big Daddies from BioShock. Another enemy that can be considered a natural defender. These guys are heavily armored and tough to stop. They aren't particularly agile or subtle, but with their charge attacks and giant drills, they are a real force to be reckoned with, on attack or defense. And those are your choices. Once again, reminder of the rules, pick 2 of these groups to defend you and try to survive as the other 7 come to defeat you. So what are your choices? Let us know in the comments below. And also check out the link in the description to vote in our poll and see the results of how other gamers have voted so far. Good luck, and watch out for Goombas.